Hi everybody, welcome to the English Zone. I'm Mr. David, and today we're looking at the poem which is called Kenneth by Wendy Cope. Now the name Kenneth goes down. It's not Kenneth, it's not an S sound. It's not Kenneth, it's Kenneth, Kenneth, okay? Now the title is a long title. You've got your main part, Kenneth, and then you lean forward because you're telling the second part of the story. Kenneth, who was too fond of bubblegum and met an untimely end. You can raise your eyebrows because you're saying something unusual. Who was too fond of bubblegum and met an untimely end. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. The chief defect of Kenneth Plum, there's a TH, so you have to say your Kenneth. The chief defect, there's a T here, defect. The chief defect of Kenneth Plum was chewing too much bubblegum. The great thing about this poem is that every two lines has a great rhyme, so your voice can show that. Don't worry about the screen, okay? So, again, it will come back. Hopefully. There it is. Okay. The chief defect of Kenneth Plum was chewing too much bubblegum. Okay, your voice goes up. Was chewing too much bubblegum. He chewed away. Now here, your word is longer, okay, longer. He chewed away with all his might. There's a T. Make sure you hit that T. He chewed away with all his might. Morning, evening, noon, and night. Now, the evening is two sounds. It's not evening, three sounds. Hong Kong people say this wrong. It's not evening, it's evening, okay? And again, with your body language. Morning, evening, noon, and night. Noon and night is actually three words combined into one word. Noon and night, okay? Not noon and night, noon and night. So again, he chewed away with all his might, his power, all, okay? He chewed away with all his might. Morning, evening, noon and night. Let's move on. Even. Now here, we have to change our voice because you've got the even. Oh, it makes you weep. Use your drama in your voice, okay? Even. Oh, it makes you weep. Weeping is cry. Make sure you hit the P. There's a plosive P, okay? Even. Oh, it makes you weep. Blowing bubbles in his sleep. You've got a P. Blowing bubbles in his sleep. Again, even. Oh, it makes you weep. Blowing bubbles in his sleep. Let's scroll up again. You see that? Good. He simply couldn't get enough. So your face here, you've got to show that drama. Okay? He couldn't get enough. Shake your head. If there's a negative in the poem, then you shake your head. Okay? He simply couldn't get enough. You even lean forward to the audience because you're talking closely. He simply couldn't get enough. There's a for enough. Okay? He simply couldn't get enough. His face was covered with the stuff. So enough and stuff. There's your rhyme. He simply couldn't get enough. His face was covered with the stuff. Now, get enough is not two words. It's actually one word. Listen. He simply couldn't get enough. Two words joined to one word. Get enough. The T joins to the E. T. Can I say it there? Get enough. Get enough. Link your T to the E. It's not get enough. Get enough. That's how native speakers speak. We speak fast. Two words joined to one. Stupid screen. He simply couldn't get enough. His face was covered with the stuff. Okay? He simply couldn't get enough. His face was covered with the stuff. Next part. As for his teeth, oh, what a sight. To the T and then your face. Oh, okay? As for his teeth, oh, what a sight. It was a wonder he could bite. Who could believe he could bite? It was a wonder he could bite. His loving mother, now here, TH, mother, not mother. It's not his loving mother and his dad, not Hong Kong English. His loving mother and his dad. Okay, let's scroll up a little bit. As for his teeth, oh, what a sight. It was a wonder he could bite. His loving mother and his dad both remonstrated. The word remonstrate basically means his mum and dad shouting. Okay, mum and dad shout, but they remonstrate. Like the word demonstrate, okay? His loving mother and his dad both remonstrated with the lad, okay? Not with. His loving mother and his dad both remonstrated with the lad. Ken repaid them, repaid, it's not repaid. Ken repaid them for the trouble by blowing yet another bubble. There's another chance, okay? Where's the yet? Yet another. The T joins to the another. It's not yet another, it's yet another, okay? Fluent English is yet another. Let's scroll up a little bit more. Good. Do that one more time, okay? His loving mother and his dad, eyes open, his loving mother and his dad both remonstrated with the lad. Ken repaid them for the trouble by blowing yet another bubble. Your voice now is like incredible. Ken repaid them for the trouble by blowing yet another bubble. Yet another. 'Twas no joke means it was. It was, but again we're saying faster. 'Twas. 'Twas no joke. Shake your head. Any no is a shake, okay? 'Twas no joke. It isn't funny. You could even change where you look, okay? 'Twas no joke. It isn't funny. See how I'm leaning forward because I'm telling you a story. 'Twas no joke. It isn't funny. Again, there's another chance. It isn't. It's not it isn't. It isn't. 'Twas no joke. It isn't funny. Spending all your pocket money. All, okay? 'Twas no joke. It isn't funny. Spending all your pocket money on the day's supply of gum. Sometimes Kenny felt quite glum. There's a T. On the day's supply of gum, sometimes Kenny felt quite glum. Glum means unhappy. So use your face to express glum. On the day's supply of gum, sometimes Kenny felt quite glum, sad. Then as he grew, so use your body to show grew. As he grew, use your body to talk about grow. As he grew, so did his need. So did his need. There seemed no limit. Anytime you say no, shake your head. As he grew, so did his need. There seemed no limit to his greed. Okay? Change the volume of your voice. As he grew, so did his need. There seemed no limit to his greed. At 10, he often... Now, you can either say often with a T, but actually we usually say often. There's no T in often. Okay? We say often. Okay? It depends where you come from. I'm from London, we say often. At 10, he often put away. Again, put away. It's not put away. Put away. At 10, he often put away. 97. Make your face incredible. 97 packs a day. So the packs a day, their 3 words become 1 word. Packs a day. At 10, he often put away. 97 packs a day. Can you believe that? Incredible. Okay, we're getting to the end now. Then at last, he went too far. Maybe this one we can slow down because it's drama, it's dramatic. Then, at last, he went too far. Sitting in his father's car. Ooh, what's happening? Sitting in his father's car. Ooh, we've got to scroll down. Where's the next line? See that? Stuffing gum without a pause. Again, there's a chance. Without a pause. The T joined with the A. Without a pause. Stuffing gum without a pause. Found that he had jammed his jaws. Now his jaws have jammed, so why don't you act it out? Stuffing gum without a pause. He found that he had jammed his jaws. You're using the drama to show that his jaws are jammed, so you can act it. Found that he had jammed his jaws. Okay, so the speech vessels, they don't like using your hands. I'm going to put my hands down. Stuffing gum without a pause. Found that he had jammed his jaws. Can you see that I'm still saying the poem, but I'm acting it out? Found that he had jammed his jaws. He nudged his dad. Now here, you can use the action. It's just an elbow. I think it's okay, right? He nudged his dad and pointed to the mouthful that he couldn't chew. Big shake of the head. The mouthful that he couldn't chew. Now you're changing your voice because this is the dad's voice, okay? So again, I'm going to do that part again. Found that he had jammed his jaws. He nudged his dad and pointed to the mouthful that he couldn't chew. Now your voice changed. Well, spit it out if you can't chew it. So this is the dad voice. Well, spit it out. Again, there's your T. The T is joined to spit it out. Well, spit it out if you can't chew it. Now notice I said that really fast because native speakers, we speak fast. It's not spit it out, it's spit it out. So here, this is a great example of the T joined because you've got spit it out. 3 words joined to 1 word, spit it out. He nudged his dad and pointed to the mouthful that he couldn't chew. Well, spit it out if you can't chew it. Ken shook his head. So again, shake your head. Ken shook his head. He couldn't do it. Again, your face. He couldn't do it. Before long, he began to groan. Your voice is going to be groan. Before long, he began to groan. The gum was solid as a stone. Your face is incredible. Okay? Ken shook his head. He couldn't chew it. Oh, I've jumped it, sorry. Ken shook his head. He couldn't do it. Before long, he began to groan. The gum was solid as a stone. Pause for effect. Pause. Dad took him to a builder's yard. This is crazy now. So you're going a bit quiet for drama. Dad took him to a builder's yard. They couldn't help. It was too hard. Your voice is going up. They couldn't help. It was too hard. They called a doctor and he said, again, change your voice. Now this is a doctor's voice. They called a doctor and he said, this silly boy will soon be dead. You might even want to change your body a little bit. You're acting. So now you're the doctor voice, right? They called the doctor. You might even want to do the action here. They called the doctor and he said, this silly boy will soon be dead. Maybe if you want, you can point. This silly boy will soon be dead. His mouth so full of bubble gum, no nourishment. The word nourishment is the health. Nourishment, nourishment. His mouth so full of bubble gum, no nourishment can reach his tongue. Remember, Ken, so now we're back to the poem voice. Remember, Ken, and please do not go buying too much you know what. Okay, you're leaning in for effect. Remember, Ken, and please do not, shake your head, and please do not go buying too much you know what. Now, I'm actually a bit tired after doing this because this poem is a great poem. There's a lot of chance for you to really use your drama. Again, they don't want to have too much body language or hand action. So it's all here. It's all in your face, okay? So use your voice and your face to show if it's quiet, drama, pause. And that get really loud when the poem's crazy, okay? Good luck with Kenneth, okay? Good luck with the speech festival. If this poem's helped you, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Good luck in your speech festival and join us for more videos. Thanks, bye.